This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Misses everything. Shot. Yes. Should pick up a run.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Played and missed. Thin edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 83 for 3.
Caught the edge. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch. What a catch. Oh, what a super catch.
Joe Root out in the middle. 158 test matches. 13,500 test runs and an average around 52. Came off the India series back home, scoring more than 650 runs, averaging close to 70. He's a key man for England and a key man for Australia to get out. No doubt he'll be looking for another great start today.
Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Great delivery, beat the outside edge. That's right off the meat of the bat. Green coming back on. Interesting choice. They found the going tough early with the ball. Considering how these two batters are scoring, this is quite a challenge coming up. Edged and caught. Good bowling, and it's resulted in the catch.
Ben Stokes, the new batter, a man who needs no introduction to Aussie crowds. He's a brilliant all-rounder. He was having a great series against India as well. 17 wickets at 22 and averaging 43 with the bat. Coming off that torn shoulder injury in the final test against India, he'll be looking to assert himself in this Ashes series.
Beautifully timed shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. And taken, nice reactions, and he held on to it safely.
Australian crowds get their first in-person look at Cric out in the middle. Could argue the in-form batter in the world right now. An average of 56. Strike rate incredible at 86. He averaged 53 against India with a couple of excellent hundreds that series. It's his first time batting in Australian conditions, so it'll be interesting to see how he fares.
Shot, just leant back and punched the ball through the offside. Through the gap, and that'll be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Drives it, complete miss. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Oh no, what a chance, but that's racing to the boundary. Out, nice catch, he never panicked, kept his balance and held on to it.
Jofra Archer comes out, enigmatic quick for England, but just a career batting average of nearly 8 across 15 matches. He does average 22 in first-class cricket, however. He wants to be an annoyance against this Australian attack.
Went for the drive, but no connection. Weatherall fields that one. Nicely played shot too.
And now 97 for 7.
Well, they quickly get through for the single. No real pressure from the fielders in close. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Immaculate timing there.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Green shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Drives it, wild shot.
End of the over. England are now 104 for 7.
Wow, that missed the lot. No, terrible shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Head collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
of the over. England are now 104 for 7.
Early call, easy single in the end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be 4.
The gap was left open for them. And they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's a solid shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Great shot. Rode the bounce of the ball nicely and cuts it through point.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lyon ready at the top of their mark. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Went for the drive, but missed. It's the outside edge.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. And out. Oh no, it's not been taken. He's dropped a bit of a sitter there. played the wrong line and off they go.
Mark Wood, the veteran pace bowler of this England squad, is at the crease. He's back in the Test team after that knee injury he suffered in Pakistan earlier in the year. He averages about 16 with the bats, but he's in the team for his pace on these Aussie pitches.
Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Played and missed. Dug that out well.
End of the over. England
Borlands coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would do nicely. Misses everything. just stunning bowling.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Got him, 2 in 2 balls. As the openers get ready, they're only slightly behind. The bowlers will hope for an early breakthrough or two to make their modest lead seem even more daunting. Luke will get us off and running for day 2 of this Perth Ashes test. There'll be runs here. Nice shots, but straight to the fielder. There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place. No shot offered there. Weatherald watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Going with pace now. Khawaja taking guard. Didn't get underway that first innings with the duck. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Left alone by the batter.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Khawaja left alone through to the keeper. Shoulders arms again.
Nice shot, runs possible.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
Left alone, taken by the keeper. Decides to leave again.
Dug that out well. Fielder gathers that one up.
The betting team are now 3 for none.
Weatherald doesn't offer a shot.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Weatherald watched it carefully and left alone.
Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Weatherald left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
This is not good. The rain is falling quite heavily now, and the umpires had no hesitation in calling the players off the field. Let's just hope that we aren't delayed for too long. Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. Australia are now 5 for none.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines.
End of the over. Australia are now on 10 for none.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Big opportunity here. They swooped on the ball quickly. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Nicely collected by the fielder.
End of the over. Australia are now on 13 for none.
Khawaja watchful there and through to the keeper. No shot offered again.
Kawaja with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one, no problem.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Wood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot, runs possible.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Edged it, peach of a ball. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well played, could be a quick single.
Good return back from the deep. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wow, that missed the lot. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Dug that out well.
End of the over. Australia are now 22 for none.
Archer coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Left alone. Brook collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
Kawaja left alone, through to the keeper. Left the wide one, wicket keeper with the gather.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
End of the over. Australia are now 23 for none.
This bowler knows how to give the ball. An almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
And caught, well held by the fielder, and that's the end of the batsman. Labuschagne, a picture of concentration, and will want to settle things down by rotating the strike.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Left alone by the batter.
Outside edge, and out. He's a safe pair of hands, and that was never in doubt. Going to spin now. Well, don't even bother running.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Well-timed shots, but found the fielder. Nice work by the fielder. It was a well-timed shot.
The batting team are now on 27 for 2.
Yep.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Shot should pick up a run. Good work by the fielder. It was a well-timed shot, and they managed to get the stop.
No shot offered there.
Australia are now on 34 for 2.
Smith offers no shot.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Dug that out well.
Oh, that's a spot.
Really good leave. That was a tight line. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Great shot, but the fielder did well to get behind the ball.
Now on 34 for 2.
Stokes coming on, obviously hope In the pace will cause some trouble.
Some adjustments to the field.
Nice shot, runs possible. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Kawaja left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one. Shoulders, arms again. Kawaja being watchful at the moment. Leaves it alone again.
Woods fields that one. Nicely played shot too.
Left that one. A bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Caught the inside edge. Perfect ball.
End of the over. Australia are now 36 for 2.
Jacks back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. There'll be runs here.
A few moves made in the field. Kawaja watchful there and through to the keeper.
They'll get at least one.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Bruce, the fielders to gather that one.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 43 for 2.
Bruce back into the attack. Nicely played, runs one.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Jacks onto that one. Played and missed. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter.
End of the over. The batting team are now 45 for 2.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Smith lets it go through to the keeper.
Well timed, but found the fielder. Jacks with a lovely ball.
Smith with a tight leave.
End of the over. Australia are now 46 for 2.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely.
End of the over. Australia are now on 50 for 2.
Edged, perfect delivery. Gone, great reflexes. Heads taking guard. Didn't get underway that first innings with the duck. Head taking guard. Has been playing well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Power and precision in that shot.
Left alone by the batter. Khawaja watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cut away to cover points. They'll get a single.
End of the over. Australia now on 53 for 3.
Shot should pick up a run.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Head played that well off the spinner, but straight to the fielder. Scamper through for a single. Infield needs to be walking in more there. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
End of the over. Australia are now on 58 for 3.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
He's got their tail up.
Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Cameron Green, the young all-rounder, out in the middle. Had a promising start in that first innings, but couldn't go on with it, getting dismissed in the 30s.
Green lets it go through to the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Wow, that missed a lot. Dug that out well. That's gone straight to the fielder. Nice shot, and they'll pick up a couple. Well played, could be a quick single. Jacks. A fine day out. Brilliant bowling. Players are ready, umpires are ready. And we're ready to get underway for a pivotal day 3 here in Perth. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Chance to run 2.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Fine edge, beautiful ball. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Incredible, what a grab. Stark will look to follow up that wicket with another delivery in that corridor of uncertainty. Nicely played, perfect time.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 8 for 9.
rash shot. No, terrible shot. Caught the inside edge off a good length. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Yes.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything. Special, line and length, still the key. Immaculate timing there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Drives it, wild shot. Great ball, drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Nice looking shots, but found the fielder. Great ball, very close to off stump. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shots, but